Stars.
Well, I don't think it's just the comeback, it's just the win, and anyhow you win is important. For me, that's where I think that is a turning point for the national team. Hopefully, they can build on that win and not look back. And that's what we all want from the national team. Right from AFCON right to our last game in the friendlies, it didn't go too well, but we won against Mali away from home. That should be enough tonic for these players to go onto the field of play on Monday and guarantee us all 3 points.
Thank you so much, brother. So the Black Stars are training at the Babaya Sports Stadium ahead of the big game, which is a game against Central African Republic. Yeah, in your shots, you can see some of the players in there. So you are seeing the likes of Gideon Mensah, and then there are the new boys who are also in camp. And Thomas Partey is in there, Mohamed Kudus is in there. Yes, so a mixed up zone of all the stars that you see on your TV screens. And of course, there is Abdul Mumin, Jordan Ayew, there is Ali Duseidu also there, Fatai Shaku, who did Ghana a favor by, getting the assist in Mali, far away in Mali. Brilliant season it had with Leicester City. Quite unfortunate that his manager, Enzo Maresca, has moved away from the club and joined Chelsea, but still, it was a route to resurgence for the new boy, the youngster who won the best player at the Under-20 African Cup of Nations for the Ghana. Of course, the host of players, Jojo Wallacos, is in the mix. There is Antoine Semenyo also there. A couple of the new boys, Tariq Lamptey. You can barely see Tariq Lamptey in your shot because he's not too tall. So this is the Black Stars training ahead of the big game tomorrow. And a big game is a big game. And it's a national assignment for many. It goes beyond the eye, people say. So there is Salis Abdul Samed on the ball, Thomas Partey, the sensation who guided Ghana to a victory. Of course, has a good record when it comes to winning qualifiers, getting goals on big games and big nights. There's a new era under Otuado who assumed the head coach role, now permanently. So Otuado in your shots, having a word or two with some of the players, Salisu. Otuado, today is his birthday anyway. A big day for him. Of course, the players gathering around, usual routine. Regrouping. There's Fatai Dawda, seasoned goalkeeper, now a goalkeeper's trainer with the Black Stars. There are a host of others. John Pinto, who's seen it all with the Black Stars of Ghana. And of course, it's a big moment. A word of prayer, obviously. The big night will come tomorrow when the Ghana national team take on Central African Republic. Of course, it will be a big night at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Remember, the game is live on GTV Sports Plus and GTV Ghana, as well as Ubonu and Garden City for the local commentary or the commentary in Chi. Of course, you can follow us on all our social media platforms for more captivating content and more. This is our continuous coverage of the Black Stars ahead of the big game. The big game is a game against Central African Republic. Ghana traveled to Bamako and secured the 2-1 victory. And Ghanaians hope that hope is a hope of resurgence. There's a hope that could spur the Black Stars to America. Of course, Ghanaians are hoping. A lot of Ghanaians are hoping. If you follow us on the social media platforms, some of these videos are being posted. Of course, the players do know the national assignment, and it's a big one. Mohamed Kudus laughed about the Ghanaian agenda now. Otuado, who didn't exactly understand the question that had come to him, later on got the message as well. So if they didn't know, now they do. We want to go to America. Ghanaians want to go to America. America is not our home, but only our next destination. Our next destination. But it starts tomorrow. Of course, we have 6 points in third position. There is Comoros and Madagascar also in there in the mix. But there is Mali also in our group, who I'm not sure have given up on their journey to America as well. The writer is here, together with the Ghana Football Association President, Kurt Okweku, and his host. A couple of other, there's Alex Asante also in there. So the training session has started. It's a warm-up session actually. Of course, Ghanaians will be expectant of Otuado to play good football in this day and era where the Ghana Football Association DNA, or the Ghana DNA as many may call it, Ghanaians have seen it in books, not read it. I haven't read it. I don't know if you have. But the tip of the DNA, which we all do know, is that we want to play the goal ball. That is a game of old. That is a game that we want to play. That's what we want to see the Black Stars do. And hopefully, tomorrow is the day. There are already suggestions that the Black Stars will do well tomorrow. And hopefully, the boys come to the party. The party should be a big one. A game of goals. A game that will spare Ghana to go top of their group. Tariq Lamptey, in your shot there. Antoine Semenyo. Mohamed Salisu. And all the host of guys, Ghanaians would depend on them. Of course, there is Ibrahim Osman of FC Nordjylland, a young boy who has come into the team, had a brilliant season, and will journey to Brighton and Hove Albion next season to play in the English Premier League. Then there is Gideon Mensah, who has played an integral role for his club to move from the League 2 to French League 1 after they were relegated a season ago. Thomas Partey's Arsenal couldn't win the Premier League, but of course, Arteta would know that the side are revitalized. Next season will be big for Arsenal and Thomas Partey. So that's the coaches having a talk. Then there's Gideon Mensah in your shot. It appears to be 4 rounds. The big question remains, can the Black Stars win tomorrow? The 40,000 and over capacity at the Babaya. So legends trooping in to support the Black Stars. There is Ibrahim Tanko. And there is Bafo, great legend of the Black Stars, Tony Bafo. Because they are here to motivate the guys ahead of the big game tomorrow. Mali was the first test, passed. Central African Republic, pending. The last time the Black Stars of Ghana had played Central African Republic at the Barra Sports Stadium, 2 goals from Ernest Nyoma. And Mohamed Kudus, the star boy. Would there would it be a game of fleeting goals? Would it be a game of goals tomorrow? Ghanaians want goals and they want it fast. The big goal remains America, the American agenda, the national agenda. The goalkeeper's training session in Lawrence Atizigi, who has manned the post now for the Black Stars. For now, he appears to be the man for the Black Stars. Then there's Jojo Willacott, who guided Ghana to the World Cup but missed it. Back in the team, but of course he has some work to do to earn the trust of Fatah Dada. In this modern day of football, ball distribution from goalkeepers remains an important part of football. Appears they are creating scenarios where the goalkeepers can pass the ball from or within pressure areas or when they are being pressed.
Actually, I like it.